Hi, welcome to Quarantine Kitchen. I'm Ericka and I work in the teen department at Columbus Public Library.
I'm Kayla. I work here at CPL in the Adult Services Department. Today on Quarantine Kitchen we're making a spinach basil tomato pasta and a garlicky white bean dip.
And they're both veggie friendly, as usual.
For this dish you'll need 12 ounces of pasta, a handful of fresh basil, a half a cup of sun-dried tomatoes, 6 cloves of minced garlic, a half a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, 2 cups of spinach, 1 cup of sliced grape tomatoes, vegan Parmesan cheese to taste, 1/4 to a half a cup of olive oil, 1 cup of veggie broth, and then pepper to taste. The equipment you'll need for this recipe is 1 medium or large saucepan, a spatula, and then 1 spoon to scoop up the pasta. Step 1. Before you begin cooking, you'll want to bring a large pot of water to a boil and add the pasta. Cook the pasta until it's about halfway done. You'll do this by cutting the cook time on the box in half. Remove the pasta from the water and drain, then set aside. We've already done this step, and as you'll see, we have a bowl of cooked pasta right here. Step 2. Add half of the available olive oil to a pan and turn it on medium. Once it begins to get a little hot, add the minced garlic. Cook the garlic until lightly browned and aromatic, about 2 minutes. Be careful not to burn it. Step 3. Put the sliced grape tomatoes and sun-dried tomatoes into the pan with the cooked garlic and saute for another 5 minutes or so. Try to get the tomatoes a nice brown color on their bottoms. You'll see that they'll begin to burst. Step 4. Add the veggie broth, the half-cooked pasta, salt, pepper, dried oregano, and red pepper flakes to the mixture. Cook this until the veggie broth has mostly evaporated and the pasta is cooked al dente. Step 5. Once the veggie broth has evaporated and the pasta is cooked, add the remaining oil with the spinach and cook the spinach down for about 2 to 4 minutes. Step 6. Once you see that the spinach has cooked down, give it a good stir and make sure you get all those spices mixed together. Then remove the pan from the heat source and allow it to cool for maybe 5 minutes or so. After that, you'll garnish with fresh basil and vegan Parmesan cheese on top. And there you go, a tasty vegan dinner for the whole family.
It's pretty satisfying.
I can see myself eating a whole pot of this.
Definitely. It's pretty good.
Hey guys, welcome to another book talk. If you liked what we cooked last month and this month, you'll love the easy 5-ingredient vegan cookbook. Our delicious sun-dried tomato and chickpea sandwich spread and the avocado hummus were taken directly from this cookbook. It features 100 vegan recipes that require only 5 ingredients to make, so don't worry if you're not the world's most proficient chef. Chapter 1 is a plant-based blueprint for healthy eating, which gives you all the nutritional information you need to get a well-balanced diet of proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, including this helpful chart of powerful plant-based proteins. Chapter 3 is all about salads, so you get all your healthy vegetables in for the day, including this blood orange salad that's showcased right here. Chapter 4 goes over soups and chilies, including this homemade vegan tomato soup. Chapter 5 is all about scrumptious sandwiches and burgers, including this grilled tofu with tomato and vegan mozzarella cheese sandwich. Chapter 6 is about snacks and sides, like this roasted carrot and chickpea tray bake. Chapter 7 are your main dinner entrees, like this grilled cauliflower with lentil curry. Chapter 8 is all about staples and sauces that you'll need for certain dishes, such as vegan queso for mac and cheese or nachos, and pesto that you can use for pastas that you make. When you're vegan, it can be hard to find yummy desserts or baked goods that don't include some milk or egg product. That's why this chapter on sweets is a godsend. If you're interested in checking this book out, visit us at cvlga.org and request this title to be sent at any of our branches for curbside pickup.
For the white bean dip, you will need 2 smashed garlic cloves plus 1 halved clove for the bread, 6 sprigs of thyme, 4 sage leaves, a 1/4 cup of olive oil and a little extra for brushing on the toasted bread, a baguette of your favorite bread to toast. Ours is pre-toasted here, but we'll show you how to do that later. 15½ ounces of cannellini beans, a tablespoon of lemon juice, 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and some pepper to taste. Step 1. In a medium saucepan, combine the olive oil, smashed garlic, sage, and thyme. Heat the saucepan on low heat and swirl and stir occasionally. Let the sage crisp and the garlic start to brown slightly. This should take about 15 minutes. Later, use tongs to transfer one of the sage leaves to a paper towel to be used later as a garnish. After about 15 minutes, when the sage and garlic has browned, take your tongs and remove 1 or 2 sage leaves for the garnish for later. Then, you're going to remove the rest of the sage, thyme, and garlic, leaving the pan full of flavorful oil. Step 2. Slice the baguette, or your chosen bread, into rounds about 1/2 of an inch thick. Brush each side of the bread with olive oil and rub each side gently with the halved garlic. Then toast until they're crispy and browned. You can toast on a skillet, grill pan, in the toaster oven, or the broiler setting on your oven, whatever works for you. Each side should only take about 1 minute. After they're done, arrange them on a plate for later. Step 3. Going back to your flavorful oil from step 1, heat it to medium heat and add the cannellini beans. You're going to saute these for about 5 minutes, stirring often until the beans begin to fall apart and become creamy. You're going to smash about half the beans to keep the dip somewhat chunky. A potato smasher works great for this. Step 4. Add the red pepper flakes, lemon juice, salt, and pepper to taste. Then stir often to incorporate all the ingredients. After the ingredients have been nicely mixed, transfer your dip contents to a bowl. Garnish the dip with your sage and serve.
Exquisite.
Definitely delicious.
It's good.
This is great.
Yeah, you guys can come cook at my house any day.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Quarantine Kitchen. I hope you enjoyed making those dishes today. Bye! Bye!